Flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama, has pledged to establish a $50 million fund to bolster the financial technology fintech industry. Despite a surge in the number of fintech firms in Ghana to 70, many of them are reported to be startups. Speaking during a dialogue with the fintech community in Ghana, John Mahama underscored the need for a strategic positioning of the country's fintech industry to foster economic growth.
Dominated by wider payment solutions, including online banking, mobile payment, and a digital wallet, the financial technology industry has significantly shaped Ghana's financial system. Despite its contribution to the digital economy, the industry grapples with a myriad of challenges. Speaking during an engagement with players in the fintech ecosystem by flag bearer of the NDC, John Mahama, President of the Ghana Fintech and Payments Association, Martin Kwame Awaga, urged political leaders to prioritize the fintech industry in their policies.
Together, let us work towards realizing this vision and shaping the future of finance in Ghana. I want to assure His Excellency of our commitment to continue engagement such as this towards building a sector which works for the government, the private sector, and the end consumer. I entreat the party to listen and take note of the individual feedbacks of our members and factor them into its policy initiatives.
In his address, John Mahama pledged to, among other things, create a $50 million fund to bolster the fintech industry.
The next NDC government will, in addition, promote and nurture innovation hubs through public and private partnerships to harness technology to address Ghana's development challenges. Working with partners, we shall establish a $50 million fintech transformative growth fund to address the teething financial needs of Ghanaian-owned fintechs. Under the policy, fintech innovators will be groomed to be technology entrepreneurs, build businesses on their innovations, attract investment, and most of all, create jobs.
As part of measures to mitigate gender disparities in the financial sector, Mahama further revealed plans by the next NDC government to establish a women's bank.
Considering that women form almost 51% of the population and own about 44% of micro and small and medium enterprises, and constituting about 92% of businesses in Ghana, the exclusion from financial services could undermine our economic development efforts. We're also thinking to complement this to revive a women's bank. Remember, we had the World's Women Bank, and it has since collapsed. And so we're looking to bring a specialized bank that addresses this gender gap.
Additionally, John Mahama underscored the need to champion legislation to ensure the active participation of players in the fintech market.
The next NDC government will improve the regulatory and supervisory environment to encourage active participation and healthy competition amongst diverse players within the fintech space. Diversity and competition drive innovation and enhance user experience. But I know that young persons with brilliant ideas eager to contribute their quota to the national agenda are facing rigidities in the application processes and the generally difficult and financially constraining fintech operational environment.
Speaking on the sidelines of the event, Director of Operations for Dalex Finance, Joe Jackson, expressed optimism about plans by the NDC flag bearer for the fintech industry.
That it took place is exciting. That they listened is exciting. There were some clear messages passed across to him, some including the fact that the regulator, the central bank, is universally thought of as taking away rather than adding value to the fintech industry. That needs to be looked at.
Given the litany of challenges bedeviling the growth of Ghana's fintech ecosystem, John Dramani Mahama believes these plans he has outlined will contribute significantly towards driving industry performance. For Citi News, Fawzuma Saudu, Accra.